Okay. Hi. We're over here at Cal Anderson Park once again, as site of the new the continuing saga of the Seattle Police Department's battle to, I guess it's a battle. They're apparently treating it like a battle. I'm not really sure why they think it's a battle. Every time they come out here, they're dressed up in all sorts of crazy gear that there's really no need to wear. But you know, hey, whatever. So earlier today, I'm gonna swap this real fast and anger my phone. close park. You see the folks out there? They're playing soccer. There's people sitting on the field. Yeah, there's people walking around, and then we have our protesters. We have another group that came back in. As we have several groups now. We have multiple groups. So, I want to go take a walk over, and I want to see the new sacred wall. And tonight I've got like a ton of crap on me because given how things are responding and how things are happening, sometimes I've picked up extra equipment, and one of those, I've got a gas mask. I've got my press jacket now. I'm not wearing it because I'm not doing the let's look and see what the cops are doing where type of thing. But so we got the Tuesday night in Capitol Hill. Our dirty dog is closing for the evening. Our hot dog place is closing. So
hey,
let's,
can you show me out on the stream?
I sure can.
I'm 5'10", ordinary dude.
5'10"? Nah, come on, man. You gotta be taller than that.
5'10", ordinary
you're
dude.
About right. You're about right.
Never lied. I'm like 6'2.5", like, you know.
You are.
Like,
look at this.
Super extraordinary dude. You know. But you know, I'll tell you one thing. I did make this mask myself, man. Shout out to my auntie.
Look at your auntie,
you know
did that.
No,
did she help?
Inspired me.
She inspired you.
I got the sewing machine and did it myself.
What? I love it. You actually have a sewing machine. I need a sew. I want to sew. I can't sew.
I got it on Nextdoor.
Really?
You know Nextdoor?
I do know Nextdoor. I do know Nextdoor. I love Nextdoor.
I got it for free on Nextdoor. It was someone else's grandma's.
Are you kidding me?
I brought it back to life.
That is so good. I swear, you know, people, a lot of people don't know how to sew anymore, you know?
Yeah, I mean.
They can't even patch up little stuff.
Yeah.
It's like they,
you know?
That is fabulous. It really
so,
is.
You know,
so are you going to design and do...
go make a mask, man. You know what I'm saying? Recycle
do more
clothes.
stuff.
Recycling is cool.
Okay. Oh, you're going to show out.
Only if we vibe.
Look at this.
I was going to hop in with you. I thought we was on the selfie time. I didn't know what time you had.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at this mask, man, because I like how it's cut down.
That's the Jordans, right? That is kind of
I like how it's cut down because it, you know, because
it gets your nose and your
right.
cheeks.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
But what about mine?
But what about the inside?
See, now you got the old school. You got the old school. And I love the camera. Look at this.
You got Gore-Tex in that shit.
You heard me?
I really do like that, and it's reversible too.
We got them for sale. They're $10,000 each.
$10,000
Jordan
each.
hand stitched them himself.
Okay, so y'all heard that, right? $10,000 each.
And stitch. And Angelica, she got art. One of one. There's
It is one of one, exactly. It is unique. It
Miss
is
Deadpool Forever on Instagram. She got the craziest art you've ever seen.
Miss Deadpool Forever on Instagram. Y'all hear that?
Boom, boom, Deadpool.
Y'all hear that now?
Look it up right now. Word ever. EVA.
There you go. So for like the number.
MRS Deadpool. Hey, if you're looking
MRS
to drop a picture,
Deadpool.
if you're real lucky, you know, I'm one take studios.
One Take
OD,
Studios.
One take.
One Take Studios.
Yeah.
So look that up. You know, I really need to get on Instagram.
There you go. What do you on Twitter?
I do Twitch. I do Twitch and yeah.
Well, hey, let me tell you something. We're worldwide. Y'all can beat me on Call of Duty on Twitch. I'll bet that on my
Well, hey, you know, I started off with I was a World of Warcraft on Twitch, and then it was like, oh, wait a minute, we have the World of Warcraft happening right here, IRL, you know.
What do you mean?
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
no
you
worries.
be safe out here.
You too.
And
You
keep
too.
getting that good footage.
I'm going to.
That's what it's about.
I'm going to. I'm gonna get the good stuff and make sure that they are not caught doing stuff without being on screen. Y'all have a good one. So, yeah, we want to go look at the sacred wall because holy shit. Okay. Whoa. Oh my goodness. I did not realize.
It's like a superstar.
I did not realize. Oh my goodness gracious. Will you look at this? Holy shit. Oh my heavens. So did you know in Seattle it is against municipal code to jaywalk if you're within 150 feet of a crosswalk? And I'm not within 150 feet of a crosswalk, so I'm good. Oh, look at this. I don't know what this is. I guess somebody was making their own sacred wall. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, come back here. What are you doing? So yeah, so look at this. Look at this glory of modern construction. So before, wow, okay, so beforehand it was one level, so you had just the one level, right? And then you had the fence. Some things happened, and they reinforced it a little bit. Okay, you know, it's a neighborhood police department, and so they've, as time has passed, they have gone through and have reinforced and reinforced and reinforced. And so now it looks like we're up to 3 levels of a concrete barricade. And then, what is that? I think that's about a 6-foot fence, maybe a 5-foot fence. I don't know, maybe the budget ran low. I don't know. I don't know. So, you've got that, that fence right there. And it goes all the way around. I'm hesitant to walk around though. I might be able to walk around, depending on the traffic. It really depends on the traffic. So okay, so let's walk over. Wow, I mean, look at this. This is like welded. It's welded. It's bolted. They've welded the bolts. Okay. And wow. Holy crap. And then they strapped it. So you see the straps, metal straps. Reinforcing straps to link and reinforce all of it. And it's wow. And then it looks like they painted it too, so it's like kind of uniformish. I mean, it's kind of like I don't know what, early Berlin. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen images of early Berlin with the when they first started building the wall. So, and then here was the tree that one of our folks went up. One of our good citizens, who, when they are scared, will go up a tree. So they went up a tree, and they stayed there. And they stayed there, and they stayed there, and they stayed there. And okay, I smell something, so I'm not going to. I'm going to walk down this way I'm gonna walk down this way because there's a bunch of police right here. I guess they got their, is that a sword? That's a fucking sword, guys. I don't know why there's a sword there. So I guess they didn't notice that, well, I guess I'll walk over here and I guess it's time for the nightly walk. Is it time for the nightly walk? So anyway, so we have all of the cars are out here and they're out here womping around, doing their thing, and so we're just gonna walk around. We're just walking around the block and we'll walk back in. It's like an unmarked. See, oh yeah, by the way, so remember now, we're looting and we're, you know, everything is on fire. Everything's on fire, by the way. So now you remember how many steps it took me just to get down here. And this is just the corner. This is 12th and Pike. So, you know, there's the store. It's fine. It's not boarded up. The glass isn't broken. Everything is fine. But yeah, one of our lovely folks. Actually, he's a very, very nice person. But he doesn't deal with confrontation really well at all. An aggressive confrontation just really scares him. And the people in uniforms aggressively confronting him sends him up a tree. And the trees love him apparently because the trees took care of him. And every time he goes up a tree, and I don't know how it works because I don't know, but every time he goes up the tree, the cops leave him alone. They mess around with him a little bit. They'll poke at him. But basically, people end up saying, you know, hey, he's fine. The cops can clearly see he's not doing anything violent. You know, he's sitting in a tree, and leave him alone. Basically, you know, when the residents start coming out and saying, you know, hey, leave this person alone, the cops will generally fall back and leave him alone. So we got the memorial up here. And so what we want to look at is yeah, see, the memorial's still up. It's mostly cared for. Actually, it does look like someone needs to come back and take a look at things and make sure that that everything is good. There's Tango over there. Streamception. Streamception. They got Tango is out here doing his thing. But so let's see what we've got down over here. So hot dog place is closed and our folks have gone for the night. Oh, and look. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get it to scroll up. See? Our heart is still there. Our heart's still there. I still think that is so cool. The businesses doing that.
So when does the trip for crowd out? How you doing?
Doing well, doing well. And so as you can see, the closed park. Now we're gonna walk around here. We're gonna look and see. There's a dog playing. His master and mistress is playing fetch with him in the closed park. Huh. So yeah, so they're playing to fetch. Oh goodness. He like just kind of blends right into the
I didn't even know what was going on. Like, what the fuck did I just say? Come on, Seattle.
What?
Seattle's a certain place.
Yeah, Seattle. Go Seattle. guy running by in a pair of nude colored shorts with a peace sign on his chest, like taped on his chest. So let's see if I haven't lost my glasses, which I probably did. Shit. Oh my god. No. Crap. Well, that really sucks. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm good. So, wow, oh, that's a different engine. Okay, I thought that was the police car that was making that noise, and it's like, that engine's about to go. That's an engine. That's an engine whose gaskets have failed them entirely. So I guess, oh, dumpster truck. Okay, gotcha. It's a dumpster truck. So now, closed park. Remember, closed park. And there's a and this sidewalk, holy shit, man, this sidewalk is dangerous, man. It is a dangerous place because the pokey parts, like where the roots come out at and stuff, are bear with. So the pokey parts where the roots come up are like trip the hell out of you, especially when you're wearing reading glasses. So yeah, you wear reading glasses. And I wish I could get my light to go. Huh. Well, let's look. Okay, so here's the front gate. There's it's got the BLM on there. But there's plenty of room to put a close sign on here. There's no close sign. So I don't know why they keep saying that that is closed, because there's never any close signs. And people are just in here. So Now let's go to my favorite place for a little bit. And look at the plants. These are the tomato plants. They're still coming along nicely. They could use some water, but you know, they're looking good. I mean, it's getting to the end of the season. Remember now, these guys have been up here since, wow, 100 days. So they've had a lot of stuff going on. So we got the park building here is all fenced up. Is all fenced up. But I want to look over here and see the plants again, because it's almost time to start. I know, and it's really hard to see it. I really need to get a light. You know what? Hold on here a minute. I remember this part. Hold on. Come on, click the thing. Tap the thing. No shit. I have to tap the thing. But I have to tap the right thing. There we go. Let's see here. No. What are you doing? Why is this thing going down instead of up? Let's see. Bear with me, I'm sorry. Sometimes I have to argue with my phone because the buttons are just too damn small for my fat fingers. Come on. Let me reset that. Okay. Let's see if that'll work. Let's see if that works. It looked like it worked a little bit. So this, it didn't work very well, did it? Kind of sucks, doesn't it? Shit, of course I can't turn on my light because dumb. So this is fennel. And as you can see, it's blooming now. I know, it's really hard to see. It's like, god damn, I feel stupid. So you have, there's chard, there's onions, green onions, you got some marigolds growing, you've got some of the sunflowers. The watering system might not be doing very well right now because we just have not had a lick of rain. And we haven't had any rain. Okay. And it has just not been good. Because so far it's quiet. I still haven't seen a close sign though. Still looking for a close sign. I know, right? I mean, look at this. Isn't this amazing? Now, if you remember, like the pictures when Chop/Chaz first happened, it was just a bunch of scraggly plants, and there were some paper bags underneath, and like just a little bit of mulch. And the right-wingers, they laughed and they laughed, and they're like, it's all just a, you know, it's all shit, it's not going to grow, and they're going to rip it all out and all that. Well, they didn't. They didn't rip it out. It's growing fabulously because the people that are taking care of it actually care about it. And here we go. All right, folks. There we go. So we're gonna follow them. Where are they going? Or is this just a parade? I'm not sure. Okay, so we have these guys over here too. So bear with. And I'm probably going to stop and get my press jacket on. Yeah. It's a parade, guys. It's a parade. So bear with. Ugh, hold on. I really wasn't wanting anything to happen tonight. But it looks like it's going to. Where is my damn jacket at? Son of a bitch. Where is my damn jacket at? Shit. I can't find my jacket. Great. Well, that's awesome. Actually, hold that thought. Now. Hey kids, this is definitely a parade. They are literally circling the park right now, okay? They're literally circling the park like cowboys and Indians, okay? They are literally circling the park. I don't have to go anywhere. I can just sit right here and they just keep parading by. Oh goodness, and here I am, thirsty as can be. Ugh. Yes, I grabbed a drink. Now, bear in mind as well, this is a residential neighborhood. You hear that? So here it is 10:06 at night. So I guess they plan to deploy whatever at 10 o'clock at night. And this is a residential neighborhood. There are people here. There are people here with, you know, animals. There are people, you know, living here with kids, you know, children, young children being woken up at 10 o'clock at night by this. And I don't know what they're doing. They're just, it looks like they're just driving around in circles. I don't know why. I don't know why. So, and they're flashing their spotlights and stuff up in the air towards the park. And so then they go down to the end of the road and they turn. Okay, so if we come back around, let's come back around. Ugh. Boy, I tell you, my carrying hand is getting tired, so I'm going to switch over. So, and then here they come again for round 3. Bear with. Hey, Bo, is that the best you got? Can't you come up with something just a little bit better? I mean, so, you see.
What are you doing? I love you. What are you doing?
This seems like a waste of gas.
The way it's
Climate change, motherfuckers.
Hey.
Are they calling us overtime? I want my money. Did you sign up today? I didn't know what was going on.
Thanks for the light show.
Okay, there goes pepper balls. Oh, never mind. Okay. I lied. Okay, so, oh, and here we go again. But wait, there's more. I'm not really sure what the purpose of this is. I really am not. I just don't know.
What's your badge? What's your
I just don't know what they're doing. What is this? Have you ever seen this nonsense before?
No, they haven't done this. Please tell me your badge number.
Is this like a psyops or something? Is that what they call that?
Warfare right there, baby. Seattle. This is Cal Anderson right now.
Look at it. It's like the dance of the sugar plum fairies. They're going around. What are they doing? So, oh wait, there's more. Wait, you turn your lights on. Your lights are up. Thank you. He was driving with his damn lights off. What kind of shit is that? A Seattle police officer driving around with their lights off. I mean, that's like illegal or something, isn't it? You know, driving at night with your lights off. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this is happening. There's no rhyme. There's no reason. But bearing in mind that they're doing this, okay, driving around. Look at this. So we got some people here filming a video. Isn't that nice? Yeah, people filming a video. I think that's awesome. I think that's cool. Okay. So yeah, all right. So they're circling. They're still circling. They're still. See them there. There. That's them over there on the other side. They're still circling around. And they're using like their best noisemakers. They're using their best noisemakers, making, I don't know. I don't know. I want to go down and see the, maybe they're getting paid to drive around in circles because of the video, huh? Yeah, so somebody's filming a music video here all at the same time. Look at this. I mean, this is almost could be parade precision. Maybe they're practicing for parade precision. I don't know. Maybe they're practicing. Is there a Labor Day parade or something that's getting ready to happen? Or well, see, and then they got them. They're backed up down there too. So they're down there. They're actually including this in their video. I love it. This is awesome. This is so amazing. Is this crazy pants or what? So okay, so let's see here. Now they turned off. Where are your lights at? I'm very confused now. Now they turned off their stuff. Now they're driving around like children. Okay, so let's come over here. They're going back home. It looks like they're going back home. So okay, so 27 loops around the park. 27 loops around. Okay, now here we go. Now we're coming back this way. Oh my gosh. Do y'all see this shit? Is this the craziest damn shit you have ever seen in your entire life? What the fuck? Okay, so now they turned around. Okay, so the other guy is going back around the other way now. What? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen the cops do some crazy ass shit before. Usually it's negative, but this is akin to a party. They're having a party. They're disturbing the peace, waking up children on a school night. A Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And it's like, what the actual, you know? I don't know why they're doing this. I have no idea. They're not jumping out of their vehicles. They're not tackling anybody. But what they are doing is using all of their noise. Oh, those guys. That's those guys. That's those guys. That's those guys. That's the fucking guys. The little private security jokers who came in, okay? Came in. Actually, it was here. It was right here at this area, okay? Came driving up right here at the at this thing. Drove on to the sidewalk, okay? Drove on to the sidewalk. Oh, had a little accident there. Yeah, that's been like that.
That's been the stuff for like months.
Yeah, that's been there. Yeah. But yeah, so they came up, drove up on here, and started harassing like a couple of girls who were here, and they weren't doing anything. They were literally standing, like minding their own business. And so they drive up onto the sidewalk and they start making weird gestures and mocking one of the girls and like chesting her. They actually chested her, you know, like brothers. And these guys then at this point in time, SPD basically joins them. And you know, the protesters that were here that night, they came over and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, why are you harassing these people dressed in you know, regular human being clothes? They were dressed in like light clothes and stuff. They weren't part of the protest group. They weren't they weren't doing anything. They were just standing and looking. So then the police were protecting them, and they, you know, decided that they got all their testosterone or whatever, I don't know, like out of their system, and they packed up in their little iconic global vehicle and left. And we're leaving. They were actually going up this street, and somebody was flashing a light, like they were in the intersection. They were like flashing a light at the iconic global truck, and they, you know, continued backing up. But the cops decided they wanted to attack the protesters, so they used that as the excuse. And this was the point in time when a cop jumped out and tried to grab one of the protesters. Tried to grab one of the protesters. They missed. He stepped back, hyperflexed his knee. Was also grabbing for another one at the same time. Hyperflexed his knee and hit the deck. The girl actually appeared to be getting up to render him aid. And, you know, because he had clutched his knee. Now, he could have gotten an Academy Award for that performance. Clutched his knee and was, you know, rolling around. Because he was round. He was a round boy. And they tackled that girl, and during all this time, now bear in mind, and it takes me like 20 hours to tell a tale, but this is only a few seconds. So those iconic global people came racing back down there into the middle of it. Now bear in mind, there's, you know, 983 cops. Okay, there's probably 50 or 70. I would say 50-ish, maybe more. I would lean more than 50. But those guys come busting back down like they're gonna do something, you know. Now bear in mind, these are armed. These are armed, quote, private security. And they don't have any business per se interfering in, you know, basically a police operation. But they did, and it was apparently done with the full and complete cooperation of SPD. Now, it's all gone quiet again. So it's 23 minutes after the hour. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why they stopped, but hey, you know, we'll take it. So I'm gonna just park myself and keep telling my tale because I like to talk. You know that. You know this. So then the iconic global people start rendering aid to the cop, and wound up like, well, it was the worst damn splint job I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know why they bothered, but they tried. But another thing they did was they made sure that he kept his leg down. So I'm sure the poor dude had a butt ton of swelling from his self-injury there. And of course the news. Okay, so there they go again. I don't know if you can see them here. Hold on. I can see them. There you go. Okay, so there we go again. So they're doing, I don't know, pairs dancing. I don't know what they're doing. So the you know, newspapers, of course, they you know, got the story from SPD, you know, that basically that a cop was injured, you know, and people were arrested and blah 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 blah. And basically the story was essentially couched to look, without directly admitting that the protesters you know, physically harmed him or anything like that. They never said anything like that. But the way that the story was written, it was along the lines of, you know, he was injured because of protesters, and the protesters injured him. Style of writing, you know. And that's not the case. That is not what happened. I was there. I saw it. It is in my clips. The dude was like, and there's actually better footage. Somebody caught it from a different angle, and you can clearly see he was completely alone. He had nobody around him. He grabbed somebody and he fell back. I mean, you can see it is plain as day. There's no else, nothing with that. So we're still looking. We're just looking around right now. I still haven't seen a closed sign. You know, they've been, you know, all this time. This park is closed. This park is closed. There's not a damn sign anywhere. I mean, I get it. You know, sure, people might tear down signs, but you know, you would think. So there goes. I need to move that down. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's better. You know, you could. I mean, hell, you saw the Great Wall of East Precinct. You know what I mean? It's they surely they have some type of engineering skills, right? I mean, but see here, they're not, you know, walking around and telling civilians who are out, you know, walking their puppies and stuff like that, you know, hey, the park is closed. Nobody's being escorted out. Nobody's leaving. They're claiming that the park is closed, but nobody is making any active declaration short of when they sweep the park, and they kind of mention it in passing. Now, I'm all about, you know, following, you know, the guidelines, the rule, the laws, you know. And if the law says, you know, hey, the park is closed, then the park should be closed. But don't lie about it. I mean, this is the authority that that people are fighting against, and this is one of those reasons why. Because they're lying. They're lying about things. Why are they lying? I mean, what does it benefit them to lie? And it's not like it's a subtle lie. It's not like it's a omission, you know, where things don't get revealed until way later down the road. It's nothing like that. It's like flat out blatant, easily, you know, rebutted and debunked, like in moments type thing. So, you know, the lies are clumsy and foolish, and it makes no sense. And, you know, in regards to what I choose to follow and what somebody else chooses to follow are two totally different animals. It's not my place to say, you know, what another person does. I can call it stupid, I guess, you know. Like, you know, right-wingers bringing guns to a peaceable protest and pretending that they're, you know, protecting property, even though it's illegal in the state of Wisconsin to use deadly force to protect your own property or the property of a third party. Yes, it is illegal, and yes, you can look that up in the Wisconsin state statutes. I think it's like 948 something or another. Anyway, so you can't use deadly force to merely protect property. It's just not, you know, you don't do that. So them, you know, coming around there and swinging their testosterone strapped to their chest was a violation of the law. Of course, we know that the Wisconsin or Kenosha police there welcomed them, apparently, with open arms. And passively or actively, for all I know, or actively decided to allow them to break the law. because I guess the law is bendable in these situations when they want to bend it. And then, you know, when they just don't want to act either, for that matter. And I know a lot of right-wingers don't get it. I know that they look at what happened, and you know, they see one story and we see another story, but when you look at the facts without the personality and look at along the lines of like the actual fact, then you... Oh, there's Joey. There's Joey Weiser. Hi, Joey. But when you look at it now, and this is true, and I have stopped many right-wingers in their tracks by simply asking them, you know, what if Kyle were a protester? And what if, you know, what if Jacob were a white guy? And what if Joseph was a militia guy? And what if Gage was a militia guy? You know, what would they be saying then? And you know what they would be saying. You know what they would be saying. Not only that, which, by the way, the paramedic Gage did save his arm. The arm was saved. It was not amputated. I've heard a couple of people that have said it was amputated. I thought it was amputated. But yeah, no, it was not amputated. So that's good. He's currently doing a vacuum pump therapy now. And that is a very good, it's very involved. It takes a long time, but the vacuum pump therapy will definitely help him. But the arm was saved. And regardless of who you are, you would think that, you know, a medical person would be kind of sacrosanct, kind of. But apparently not. Apparently, he had some past issues, and
I have no idea.
I don't know why this person is. Okay. So the people who were killed and injured and stuff like that, some of them had criminal records. Well, okay, whoopee-doo. Since when in America do or does having a criminal record, regardless of what that record is, when does that give people like the automatic permission to murder another person? You know, it doesn't. You know, if you've been, you know, convicted, if you've been convicted of something that you did 20 years ago, and it was like one of those kind of things. Let's put it like this. Okay, so Joseph Rosenbaum, you know, they're like, oh my goodness, he's a rapist. He's a pedophile rapist. Okay, pedophile rapist. Okay. So he was charged at 18 for having sex with a girl who was 14 years old. We all know statutory rape, and we were all young. And, you know, yes, the law is there, and, you know, don't break the law and stuff like that. But he did his time. He did his time, and that was it. It was done. It was over, you know. He wasn't the greatest person in the world, but you know what? Who is, right? Who's a saint? Who's perfect? Who's Jesus, right? And but regardless of what Joseph did, he did not have he didn't get a license to kill put on his head. He didn't get a bounty put on his head. He didn't get a federal warrant. He didn't get like a most wanted or anything like that. He didn't get like a, dead or alive. He didn't get nothing like that, And so even if he was sitting at home, not doing anything, the people that are, cheering that this guy died would be, okay, fine, whatever. But it doesn't work like that, guys, because even right-wing people are criminals as well. And there are many of them that have committed crimes and have not done good things. And when something happens to them, they're like, oh, he paid his time. His slate is clean. He's been to jail. He's been convicted and has served his time, and so his slate has been wiped clean. But that doesn't get applied to these people, and that's not right. So that's the part that is kind of annoying. But regardless, I mean, seriously, ask the question. What if Kyle were a protester? What would you be saying then? That's your question for the night. What would you be saying then? And me, he killed people, and he should have been caught then that night. He wasn't, but he was caught eventually, whatever. And he'll go and he'll stand trial, regardless of who he is. He did something wrong. He broke the law in a most egregious way. And not only that, he broke like multiple laws, like so many laws, and so many levels. And killing people just kind of, was just like icing on the cake, I guess. I don't know, on his particular cake. But the right-wingers are like, oh yeah, no, he's fine. He's a perfect little angel. They've gone off and raised like over $200,000 for his defense. And hired a defamation lawyer to defend him in criminal court, I guess. I don't know. Not real sure about that. Yeah. So they hired a defamation lawyer to defend him against 2 counts of murder and all of the other crimes that he's been charged with. Defamation. So, and bear in mind what defamation does. It causes you to potentially lose money in the course of your commercial ventures. That's what defamation is. That's what when you talk about slander and libel and stuff like that. It has to be based on a monetary loss. Well, this boy had a job. Now, he might not get the job that he wanted when he grew up to become an adult killer, but he could do plenty of other jobs. Plenty of other felons have gone through did their time, got out of prison, and gone off and got jobs. Just because you've murdered somebody is not a reason to not be able to make money. I mean, hell, even John Wayne Gacy made money, for God's sakes. He sat in prison and painted portraits, not portraits, well, did art, painted pictures, and sold them and made money, So there's that. Anyway, so that's the guy they hired, and he's never done a criminal court of any type from what I've seen looking at his record. He's done medical malpractice, which is another contingency fee based court case, and he's done like ambulance chasing, like the car accidents, personal injury. He was a personal injury lawyer, So call your personal injury lawyer if you want to do that. I know, right? It's terrible. It's a very very sad thing. So yeah, it's just, anyway. So I'm not sure what else is going on. I'm waiting until 11 o'clock because I want to see if they put on their show again. If this is going to be like an hourly show, I'm going to suggest that people get together and maybe start selling tickets or something, and they could have the nightly SPD follies. I don't know, and they could have synchronized driving, where they drive around in the middle of the night and wake up the residents with all of their beeps and honks and sirens and all of that horse shit. I mean, they could do that. I would do that. You could totally sell tickets to that, right? I mean, I would buy a ticket for that. And they could go around, and they could shut out your window, roll down their windows and shout, your tax dollars at work. They could do something like that. I mean, all in all, though, this looked completely foolish. This looked foolish. It looked childish, and it looked, immature. It looked juvenile. It looked like, boys flexing with their toys. That's what it looked like. And I'm not sure what the purpose of it was. Not sure what the purpose of it was. Or the porpoise. I'm sure there's got to be a porpoise in here somewhere, right? There must be a porpoise. So, or we can roll with the. I think I want to take this helmet off because I think right now. Of course, I could be totally wrong, but I think I'm safe. I could be totally wrong though. But anyway, so or they could have done it at the behest and expense of the people that were filming the music video. Because remember, you can hire police departments and stuff like that to provide security and things like that, but you can also hire them as a part of a show type of thing. So you can hire police to do all sorts of things, work security at events, things like that. Our resident, because he's certainly not a president, our resident does this all the time. He hires the local police to provide security, provide logistics, provide equipment, all this other horse shit, and then he doesn't pay them for it. But you can certainly hire the cops to do stuff on a private level. So maybe they said, hey, SPD, we're making a music video and we need how many did y'all think that was? About 10 or 15? Enough to go around Calland Park. 10 or 15 of your cop cars just to light off and come invade this intersection and just keep doing it just over and over and over again. And we're going to have some people out there, and they're going to be in like hula hoops and things like that. And they're going to be dancing in the street. And we will pay you this much money. Because as you know, money talks, bullshit walks, right? We will pay you this much money to do this. So that could have happened. It's a real thing. It's a legit thing. This happens. And so we've had the SPD follies. Yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna sign off for right now. I'm going to just kind of hang out, just kind of cruise around a little bit, see what's going on, and if something lights off again, I will jump back online. Okay, does that sound like a plan? I think that could be a plan. Goodness. So, and if anyone hit follow tonight, I didn't see it. Yay team, because my system is a broken piece of shit right now. I can't get the jokers to work. Anyway, so if anybody hit follow tonight, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And if anybody is wondering about the little copyright thing up in the corner there, it's true. Everything here is copyrighted, and every streamer that streams or creates content, regardless, hold on here a minute. See, let me get over here in the light. Every streamer that streams content, regardless of the content, is a creator. Okay, they are protected by intellectual property rights that the platforms have available. So, if someone says, "Oh wow, that's some really awesome content. I'm gonna take it and stream it, on my Twitch channel." Well, you technically can't do that. And if you read the terms of service, you will see that, and it's underneath the legal area under intellectual property, and basically it says that if you aren't if you aren't asking the streamer, hey, I really love your stuff, I would love to stream it. If you're not asking the streamer that, you're violating their intellectual property rights. And that's not good. That becomes a legal issue. And what it also means, wow, where's my light at? There we go. And what it also means is that, you said, bad person streamer, bad person. You, the bad person who's stealing that content, because that's what it is theft, can be subject to a takedown, a notice, a black mark against your account, up to and including banning, so forth and so on. So, if anyone is watching and they decide they want to go, stream someone's content, because everybody's jumping on this stream wall thing. If someone decides they want to do that, you better stop and ask the person whose content you're going to stream. And again, this does apply to all platforms. This is Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, all of them. It's not, just Twitch. It's YouTube. And so forth. And yes, the streamers have to go in and they have to work and they have to, either the content is reported to them. Hey, so and so is streaming your content, and you go and look at that, and it's like, whoa, and then you see who, the type of what it is that's being streamed, and if you don't like that, you have the option to submit a DCMA, a copyright claim. And the company has to abide by that. So you have that option to do. Now, with me, I have given, a few channels permission to stream my content. There are two, Woke has permission to stream my content. Seattle Protest Network has permission to stream my content. Portland Independent News has permission to stream my content. And I make sure that they are protected by, notating that on my About page. And if someone decides that they want to, steal my content, even with that copyright right up there in the corner, and if they want to obliterate that or whatever, I'm obligated. I'm legally obligated. I have to protect my content, because ultimately this is part of a brand. Even if you are just, Dak down there in Portland, doing your streams, and they were really cool last night. I really enjoyed them. Even just a civilian streamer has the right to protect his content. If they don't want their content put, in a place where it can be used to harm people, or where it could be used, for other things, and people haven't asked permission for this, there are legal ramifications for that. So, protect your content, protect your brand. You get people coming onto your stream and it's like, oh, I saw your stream on, Alex Jones or whatever, and they're bringing lots and lots and lots of hate for everybody. It doesn't matter. I know, right? Or Breitbart even. I use the right wing stuff because there are so many instances of right wing Republicans, conservatives, etc., stealing content of artists. Just look at the Republican National Committee and how many times they've been taken to court or sent cease and desist orders because they're constantly stealing music of really famous people, and really super famous songs. And, the artists are like, I don't even like you. And, so they're having to send these takedowns. So that's why I tend to, lean that way. So, if your content's, and you're getting like loads of hate, oh my God, your stream was blah, 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 and spewing hate and shit, and that's not what you're about, you have protections. You have protections, utilize them. Go read your fucking terms of service, people. It's not that hard. It's not all in, really super complicated legalese. Go read the shit. If you're gonna utilize a platform for something, you need to know what your rights are on that platform, and you need to know what other people's rights are in regards to your content on that platform. Like for example, I had to do a copyright claim for a dude that was restreaming my content over onto YouTube. Well, according to my Twitch affiliate contract, okay, well, no, Eric, it's not cool, because he got a fucking takedown and he got a strike. So, he does it again and he's fucked. Seriously, he's fucked, okay? Fucked. Do you understand that? Fucked. That means account ban. Fucked. All right? So, according to my Twitch affiliate contract, I can't restream my content within the first 24 hours. Twitch gets to keep it and mess around with it for 24 hours. And then I can put it on my channel at YouTube, because it's my channel. I've got a channel over there. And if I want to, I can put it on Periscope. I can put my videos wherever I want after that 24 hours. But this person was like restreaming it right then and there, live as it was happening. So I had to, go in and do a copyright claim, and I shouldn't have to do that shit. If these people would read their terms of service, they would know, hey, I can't go steal other people's shit. And this is one of those channels that's like, really right wing. And if I remember correctly, now you can correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, but the right wing conservatives, Republicans, are like the party of law and order, right? Law, which means you actually follow the laws, right? Or is it only the laws as long as it applies to other people and you can just do whatever you want? Yes? No? No? Yes? Okay. So, that's the kind of stuff that I'm saying. Streamers, protect yourselves, and that's why that copyright thing is up there, and that's why I give permission to a couple of places to stream my content, and I trust those places to have the people that I want to share with. Because honestly, right-wing folks have got. Hey, Fox, how are you, honey? It's still dead here. It's almost 11 o'clock. I haven't seen anybody ranging up yet or setting up to make another SPD Follies. I haven't seen that yet. But yeah, so that's why I give those certain channels that permission to do that content. And no, okay, so yeah, so we're still messing around. I don't know, that's pretty much all of my soapbox. I think I hit the end of that soapbox. I can't think of any other ones that I can just rightly rage about. I haven't, there's otherwise. Oh, you know what? Here's one to rage about. So remember when I was talking about the resident, traveling around all these cities and towns and stuff, renting the cop shop, and then leaving a massive ass bill and not paying for it. Well, in Kenosha, he came down there to visit today. With the express purpose of he was not going to visit Jacob Blake's family, which I guess that would have upset his base. But what I found out later was that both the mayor and the governor of the state was like, dude, do not come here. Don't do this right now. The mayor actually compared it to rolling a barrel of gasoline into the fire. Well, I'm sorry, Eric, but if the governor of the state and the mayor of the city don't want you to come there, then don't go there. I mean, it's not really hard to fathom out. All of that violence and stuff happened, and it shocked everybody. Everybody is suitably traumatized, and nobody is the protests have really zoomed down, and the mayor is finally getting things back under control. They've got the National Guard there already. It's everything is coming down, and they're de-escalating. And I'm sorry, y'all still see my mic. They're de-escalating. And him coming back in is just fired it all right back up again. I mean, I'm sure you saw the protest today was just like right back up to that high amp level, which some of our folks in Seattle were there today, which was really, really cool. I got to see one of the CHOP elders that was there in Kenosha, which I thought that was really nice, because a lot of our Seattle elders will travel around to the places that are having a really hard time with their protests, and having a poor effect and a poor response. So they'll go to these places and they'll offer assistance. It's like, look, if you wanna do this, if you wanna do that, so forth and so on. Because no way to protest is wrong. Okay, so you've got that. No protest is wrong. No method of protest is wrong per se. Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, if you're going to blow up a building or something, that I'm going to say, not real fond of that one. But, does it get the message across? Does it communicate what the protesters are, what their message is? Go for it. And it's up to them. So how they protest is totally right for them. That's cool. Just like if I go to a protest and I protest one way and another person protests a different way, both of our methods of protest are correct. Doesn't matter, because as long as we're utilizing our First Amendment rights of peaceable protest, not peaceful. Different animal. Peaceful is not in the First Amendment. You gotta be aware of that, and aware of the definitions as they were written and applied back in the day that the Constitution was written. Kind of similar to the Second Amendment. Shall not be infringed. Peaceable assembly. Oh. So, goose and gander, y'all. Goose and gander. So, but anyway, they were like, don't come here. Please don't come here. Just don't incite this any further than what's already happening. Because we've already had people here with weapons that was illegal for them to be here with. Doing what they were doing. That was illegal. Regardless of if you were too young to possess a weapon. Even the adults there were doing it illegally. So they were, and okay, so it's 5 minutes after 11, and there is nothing. It's quiet. It is quiet as a mouse. Hold on here a minute. I want to turn this thing off. Off gimbal. Off gimbal. Off gimbal. Okay, there we go. So, I love it. I love it when I do that. Anyway, so, and do remember, of course, let me take this out.